hello, and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength class, we're going to focus on a full body workout. And with that said, we're going to be using a light set and a medium set of weights, a mat, a nice cleared out area, water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that feels comfortable to you. But first things first, we do have to warm up. We have to get the body flowing. Yes, increase that circulation. Now, we also have to talk posture. So shoulders are pulled back and down, chest is up, abdominals are in nice and tight, and we're simply step touching from one side to the other. One more time. Now take that into a leg curl with a bicep curl. Keeping the abdominals tight and keeping those shoulders pinned back. And of course, breathing as you're moving. One more. Back to a step touch. Using the breath, stepping from one side to the other and shifting your weight over to the other leg. So it's almost as if you're balancing, and you can pick up the inside leg. There we go. Use that balance. Back to the step touch. And back to a leg curl. Shoulders stay pinned back. Abdominals are in very tight. Use your breathing. Step touch. From one side to the other. And now shift your weight. Pick up that inside leg. Full inhale, full exhale. One more. And reach across the chest. You have 4. Here's 3. 2. Hold yourself right here. Roll through the foot. Up and down. Roll up, back down. One more. And hold down, bending that right knee, feeling the stretch in the left calf. Take the arms, pull them all the way out and back, and release. Again, pull the arms out and back. Release, one more. Arms out and back, and release. To the front, toes come up, sitting into your right leg, keeping this left leg straight and feeling the stretch in the hamstring as you hinge from the hips. Deep breath, exhale. Hold yourself here. Step touch. Abs are in tight. Now shift your weight from one foot to the other. Up and up. And back to a step touch. One more. Can I have a leg curl and an arm curl? Abdominals are in tight. Shoulders are pinned back. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it is so important to keep that posture up. We actually get better results that way. Now reach across the chest. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold to the left. Roll through the foot and down again. Press down and up. Press down and up. One more. Hold the heel down. Bend that left leg, taking both hands behind the back and stretch the arms back. Release. Deep breath and exhale. Release. One more time. And press those arms back. Slowly come center. Now pull the toes up, sitting into the left leg and hold, feeling the stretch along the right hamstring. You're hinging from your hips. Inhale and exhale. And now center, both knees bent, hinging from the hips, opposite shoulder down. And the other side. And back to center. Move yourself around. Okay, we are going to start with some medium weights. Taking your legs out into a plie. Now, first things first, let's come down in one plie, and I want you to glance at your knees. The key is to keep the knees over the ankles, mid-foot, but never pressing over the toes. So we want to keep ourselves centered over our feet. Chest is up tall, shoulders are back. You're just going to allow the hands to rest and squeeze up through the glutes, then press out through the knees and squeeze up and press out. Abdominals are tight. Full inhale, full exhale. Using the breath as you move and keeping the posture upright. 5, 4, 3, and 2. One more. And 1. Excellent. Take the arms in. Your feet are hip distance apart. Here's what we're gonna do. One hammer curl, and I want you to bend your knees slightly, hinge, one back row. Sitting yourself up, hammer curl, hinge, back row. Sit up, hammer curl, hinge, back row. Now the knees stay soft. Sit up, pull, hinge, and curl up. There we go. Up, curl the biceps, hinge, back row. Up, curl the biceps, hinge, back row. Abdominals are solid. Those shoulders stay back and down. The hinge comes from the hip. Pull up, curl, hinge, back row. Sit up, curl, hinge, back row. And up, curl, hinge, back row. Two more. Up, curl, hinge, back row. One more. Up, curl, and hinge, back row. Feet step apart. Now remember where your feet were last time? You can give yourself a double check here, making sure the knees land right over the ankle midfoot, and press down and back up. Full inhale, full exhale. Now, you're pressing the knees out, then squeezing the glutes up. Abdominals are solid, chest is up, using your breath as you move. Shoulders stay back. 5 more. 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Come back up. Feet are hip distance, small bend in the knee. Remember this one? Hammer curl. Then we hinge, back row. Up, hammer curl. Hinge, back row. Up, hammer curl. Hinge, back row. And up, hammer curl. And hinge, back row. Up, hammer curl. Hinge, back row. And up, hammer curl. Down, back row, and up, hammer curl, and down, back row, up, hammer curl, hinge from the hips for the back row, up, hammer curl, hinge, back row, one more, up, hammer curl, and hinge, back row. Excellent job. Let's put those weights down. Now, this is a great time to grab some water. And we're gonna set ourselves up with not much there. Are you ready? Should I go sideways? No, I'm gonna go forward this time. Okay, here's what you gotta do. Feet are hip distance apart. We're gonna squat once. So when we squat, we aim our tailbone back. It feels like the weight's on the heel of the foot, but you're gripping your toes down. Chest is up tall because you're hinging from the hips. Stand up. Now step back. Come down one time. Up, one squat. Abs are in. Other leg. Step back. Down. One squat. Take that lunge back. Chest is tall. Abs are in tight. And if you need to slow down, slow down. Your goal is to keep the knees, no matter what the exercise is, over what? The ankle midfoot, the chest upright. When we go down, there's a slight hinge from the hips, but never the middle of the back. Step back, down. Abdominals are tight. Down, yes. Full inhale, full exhale. And down. Squat. We have 2 more on each leg. Press down. This is 1. And squat. So we have 1 more on each leg. Down. Chest is tall. Excellent. Oh. Move the legs around. Okay, let's take 1 lightweight. Abdominals are solid, arm comes up, elbow faces up to the sky, and a tricep press straight up. Full inhale, full exhale. Using your breathing, keeping the abdominals solid. And the goal is to feel your tricep tighten as you extend the arm up. Press 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself down. Same arm. Feet are apart. Bend the knees and hinge. Take the elbow out to the side. Posterior delt. Full inhale, full exhale. Use your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Arm up, press down and up. Full inhale, full exhale, and push. Straight up and down. Five more. Concentrate on the tricep. 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself down, bending the knees, hinging from the hips, and out to the side. The elbow goes 90 degrees, and squeeze the shoulder blade back when that arm comes up. Abdominals are solid, and you're using your breath with your movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's put this over to the side. Guess what? We have one more of our legs. Are you ready? Hip distance, chest is up tall, abs are tight. Now, we bend the knees, we hinge slightly from the hips, but you're still looking up at me. Weight is in your toes too. Come up. Step the foot back, keeping the knees over the ankle midfoot. Abdominals are tight. Taking your time so that you can perfect each move. Step back, bend both knees 90 degrees. Sitting back towards the heels, gripping the toes down. Use your breathing. Step down, there we go. And sit into it. Step back and down. Here we go. Take your leg down, chest stays up, abs stay tight, and you're using your breathing as you're moving. Keep the shoulders pinned back. One more on each leg. Come down, chest up. Sit the other leg, we're almost there. And down, let's do one more squat. And squat. Excellent, okay. Taking hold of our light weight. Abdominals in solid, hand up. Behind the head. Full inhale, full exhale. Pretending like it's heavier than it is, really. Tightening up your tricep, feeling that muscle contract. At the same time, abdominals are solid, and you're using your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees, hinging from the hips, and take the elbows straight to the side. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other arm up. There we go, behind the head. Full inhale, full exhale. Tightening up from the tricep. Using your breathing. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Take the arm down, bend the knees, hinge, and out to the side you go. 90 degrees with that elbow, pointing the elbow up to the sky, and feeling the shoulder blade connect to the other shoulder blade as that arm goes up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Another great time to grab some water. And let's set ourselves up on the floor. Okay. You're going to want your weights close by. So let's bring those over. Putting one of each on each side. There we go. Now, both feet out, chest is up tall, deep breath, and from the hips, hinge forward. Keeping the chest up and feeling like you're pressing the tailbone all the way back. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly cross one foot on the knee and pull yourself forward. They call this a figure 4. Knee comes up, and now slowly turn yourself over to the left. Chest is up tall. And the other side. Cross the foot over, inhale, and exhale, hinge forward. Pulling yourself up, knee in, and turn. Chest is tall. And bring yourself down. Now, we are going to do a fly. So with that said, I want you to start with the lighter weight. So we're going to move the other weight away. Rolling over onto your back. Taking the lighter weight forward, press the knuckles up to the sky, and then open the elbows out to the sides and press up. Chest is tall, shoulders stay pinned against the mat, and abdominals are very tight. Five more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms right here. Now bring the elbows down by the sides and push them straight up. Take them down and up. Using your breathing. And always aiming the knuckles straight to the sky. 2 more. 1 more. And bring the arms down. Taking the hands behind the legs, behind the head. Abs are in nice and tight, holding yourself up. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to hold yourself up in a crunch position, tightening up from the rib cage, and just one leg goes in and down. Keep yourself up. You want to feel like you're holding the weight of your head. 1 more. Leg goes down, the other side, up and down. Full inhale, full exhale. And bring the foot down. And now just a set of basic crunches. Down and up. Using the breath. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down for a landing. Let's take our light weight again. Arms are up, knuckles to the sky, and a small bend in the elbow, reaching out and back in. Pressing the shoulders towards the floor, which in turn makes your chest rise up towards the sky, and that is your goal. Abdominals are solid. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Arms up and pull the elbows down and press up. Knuckles aiming up. Abdominals again are solid, and you're using your breath with each repetition. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights down. Hands behind the head. So we're going to come up in a high crunch, feeling the weight of your head in your hands. Squeeze from the rib cage right here and pull the knee in Abdominals are tight. One more. And the other side. Keep those ribs tight. One more time. Both feet down, a basic set of crunches up and down. Full inhale, full exhale. Use the ribs, pulling straight in. The tighter you squeeze your ribs, the more your upper body comes up off the floor. So the lifting of the upper body does not come from the arms. It comes from you tightening up the abdominals and the rib cage. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to a landing. Both knees into the chest. Lowering one leg up, and just press this leg in as you're pressing the tailbone into the floor and the heel up to the sky. Lowering the leg, the other side up, tailbone down, heel up. And bring both feet up. Hands down by your side, shoulders pinned back. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to hold a hot bowl of soup on the soles of your feet. I know this sounds strange, bear with me. Now pull the knees in towards the shoulders, keep the feet up, see? This way you can't spill the bowl. And then push up through the glutes. Press down and use the inner thighs to push the legs up. So the goal is to keep the sole of the feet parallel to the sky as opposed to dropping the bowl of soup. So I want you to keep those feet up. Noticing where your feet are at all times, and then pulling the knees out and squeezing them back in. Shoulders are back, abs are solid. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the legs up, bend the knees slightly, taking the arms out to the sides, and slowly let the legs go to one side, keeping the opposite shoulder into the floor no matter what, and then pull up and take your legs to the other side. So you can't go all the way to the floor because then your shoulder comes up. So I want you to really force the shoulders down. Now squeeze the abdominals even more as you lift the knees. So you tighten the abdominals here, and now you squeeze them more to pull them up. Both legs are moving together, so the hips slightly turn as the legs go. Keep the abdominals very tight. One more on each side. And come back to center, pull the knees into the chest. Taking the feet up, arms by your sides, heels together. Remember that bowl of soup? Let's keep it up there. Knees towards the shoulders and then squeeze up. Allowing the knees to open and then press up and together. Shoulders are back, using your breath. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees, arms out to the sides, and slowly let the legs go, pushing the shoulder down, and squeeze the abs tight. So the abdominals are tight, and now they squeeze tighter to come up. Full inhale, full exhale. 4 more on each side. Keep squeezing those abdominals. This is 3, but you have to still breathe. And 2. Last one on both sides. Ah, excellent. Now cross one foot on the knee and reach in for a figure 4 stretch. And release, other side. And release. Bring yourself back up. So we're gonna move the little weights. And we have our bigger weights here by our sides. And we're gonna start in an all fours position. The back is nice and flat, taking the one weight and focusing on the shoulder blades. So you're looking down, and we're doing a back row, but only halfway, up and down. Focus on feeling the shoulder blade connect to the other shoulder blade. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Set that to the side, other side. Balancing out your weight, abdominals are tight. Feeling the shoulder blade move towards the other shoulder blade. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now taking those arms out nice and wide, backing up the knees, creating neutral spine in a straight line from the knees to the shoulders, and coming down and up. Bending your elbows to 90 degrees. Leading with the chest. Keep the abdominals nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself back. Balancing yourself out on all fours. Abdominals solid and lift. Squeezing that shoulder blade back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting that down, other side. Pull up. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have these weights, they're done. Back to our push-ups. Press it down. Abdominals are very tight. Your spine remains in neutral, and your goal is that your weight is evenly distributed between both hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separate the knees, stretch back. And bring yourself up. Both legs are out. Oh, I think I got a good sweat on that one. Let's separate those feet slightly. Deep breath and exhale. Hinge forward from the hips. Chest is up nice and tall. Now sitting up straight, just holding on to the knee and pulling this arm all the way back as far as you can with the chest up high. And now bring this arm right across the chest and hold. And lower the arm. The other side, arm just rest down. And, oh wait, wrong side, let's go. And bring yourself around. Chest is up tall, abs are in tight. And the arm goes across the chest and hold. Taking both legs in, giving yourself a nice side stretch here. Pressing the left hip down as the left arm goes up and over. And the other side, deep breath and exhale. Hands behind the head, inhale and exhale, turn to the right, pulling the right elbow back as far as you can. And back to center, inhale and exhale. And center, deep breath. Exhale, chin down. Back to center, pulling the ear over to the shoulder, opposite shoulder stays down. And switch sides. Hold. Shoulders come up, back and around. Up, back and around. One more. And press the shoulders down. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Well, you know the routine. Plenty of water throughout the day. Wonderful fruits and vegetables as your multivitamin. And just keep the body moving so that you stay strong.